I get it, you're looking at that sleek powerlift recliner and wondering if it's really worth the space it will take up, the price tag, and the hassle of setting it up. Maybe you've seen a friend glide into a recline with the push of a button and thought, that looks amazing, but would it actually help my dad who struggles getting up from the couch? Or perhaps you've been scrolling through endless videos, trying to decide if the massage and heating features are just gimmicks or genuine comfort boosters. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon, and I'm going to walk through the things that matter once you actually bring this chair home, not just the glossy marketing copy. First off, the biggest question for most buyers is whether the lift mechanism is reliable enough to become a daily aid rather than a novelty that breaks after a few months. The KUX GQI recliner uses an electric motor that pushes the seat upward, taking the pressure off hips and knees. In practice, that means someone who has arthritis or limited mobility can stand up with minimal effort, no need to swing legs over a hard edge or rely on a shaky handrail. I've seen it work for people who spend most of their day in a wheelchair and need a quick transition to a standing position for a short walk to the kitchen. The lift is smooth, takes about 3 seconds to reach the full upright position, and the remote lets you fine-tune the height, which is handy if the user is shorter or taller than average. Now, the massage and heating functions are where the product tries to differentiate itself from a basic lift chair. There are 8 strategically placed massage points, 4 on the lower back and 4 on the thighs that vibrate at 3 intensity levels. If you're the type who enjoys a light tingle while watching TV, the low setting works nicely without feeling invasive. For someone dealing with chronic lower back stiffness, stepping up to the medium level for 10 minutes after a long day can actually loosen up muscles before bedtime. The heating element covers the same area and has a simple on-off switch. In my testing, the heat reaches a comfortable warmth within a minute and stays consistent, which is useful for people who get cold easily in the evenings. The real trick, though, is that you can run the massage and heat together, turning the chair into a mini spa while you read a book. That said, the massage isn't a deep tissue therapy, it's more of a soothing vibration, so if you're hoping for something that mimics a professional masseuse, you'll be disappointed. The fabric choice is a velvet linen blend that feels soft to the touch and has a bit of stretch, which helps the chair handle everyday wear. It's not the kind of upholstery that you'd see on a high-end designer sofa, but it does a good job of resisting stains from spilled coffee or the occasional dropped snack. There are 2 side pockets, one wide enough for a remote, the other shallow for a phone or a small tablet, so you don't have to juggle devices while you're reclining. The cup holders are built into the armrests and can accommodate a standard soda can or a travel mug. Those little conveniences add up for anyone who likes to binge-watch series without getting up every few minutes. Installation is something you'll need to budget time for. The chair arrives flat-packed with all the hardware and a fairly detailed instruction manual. If you're comfortable with a power drill and can follow a step-by-step guide, you'll probably have it assembled in about an hour. The only tricky part is routing the power cord through the back of the chair and making sure the motor's wiring is secure before you plug it in. For renters or people who aren't handy, hiring a local handyman might be the safest bet, though that adds to the overall cost. Keep in mind the chair needs a standard 110-volt outlet, and you'll want to position it near a power source to avoid running a long extension cord. So, who should definitely consider this recliner? First, seniors or anyone with limited lower body strength who needs a gentle assist getting up from a seated position will find the lift function genuinely valuable. If you've tried manual lift chairs that rely on a crank or a bulky lever and found them cumbersome, the electric version eliminates that frustration. Second, people who spend a lot of time in their living room, think avid TV viewers, gamers, or home office workers who like to stretch out, will appreciate the massage and heating for quick relaxation breaks. Third, families with a designated quiet corner for reading or napping will love the built-in pockets and cup holders. They keep clutter off the coffee table and make the space feel more purposeful. On the flip side, there are clear reasons to walk away. If you're on a tight budget, the added tech motor, massage nodes, heating pads drives the price well above a standard recliner, and you might not need those extras. Someone who lives in a